Alex, and he's going to demonstrate saddle pose. So come to the top edge of your mat in tabletop, hands and knees. And we'll start with the most supported pose version of the pose first. So let's put these blocks in between your feet. Alright, you might have to adjust those as you come back. Then you're going to slowly come back, walking your hands back alongside your hips, sending your hips back toward your heels.
Anything from my knees?
Yes. If you have knee pain, we have these lovely blankets that you can fold up and place under your knees. You can also take your knees wider if you have knee pain. Sometimes that helps. And how is that?
Good.
So are you having any pain here?
No.
Okay, good. So from here, you're going to be walking your hands back, coming into a back bend. But let's use blocks first. I'm going to place blocks back here that you can take your hands on. And how's that?
Good.
Where are you feeling sensation?
In my quads.
Okay.
And a little in my back.
Okay, and maybe hip flexors, the front of your hips a little bit.
Yes.
And what kind of sensation is it? Is it a sharp stabbing pain sensation, or is it more of a like dull, achy sensation?
Yeah, just an achy stretch. Feels fine.
Okay, so you can stay right here if this is enough sensation for you. We are looking for that mild edge, and we are targeting the front of the thighs as well as the lower back and the hip flexors. You may also feel sensation on the inner thighs. And your chin can stay tucked to your chest, or you can drop your head back if that feels okay for your neck. And then just start to slow the breathing down. Each inhale, you're inhaling calm, exhaling calmness. Inhaling openness, and exhale release, releasing tension. Now if you're not able to come to this posture, you can take this on your belly, doing a quad stretch by pulling the heel back toward your glute, one leg at a time. Or you can take a cattail, doing the same thing, pulling that heel toward one heel toward your glute and taking a twist with your upper body as well. And that way you'll get the back bend as well as the quad stretch. Now most people can stay here, or as the pose opens up, they may want to drop down to their elbows onto the blocks, or they can lower down onto a bolster or a cushion directly behind them. Or maybe just take your hands off the blocks and work your way down. Remember, you don't want to ever have a pain sensation, and your body will tell you. So as long as you're feeling just a mild, achy sensation, you should be fine where you're at. Sometimes our edge changes as we're in the pose. Sometimes things release and you go deeper than you want to go, or that your body will allow, and therefore you may have to come back off of the pose a little bit. And once you're in the pose, you're doing awesome by staying nice and still unless your edge changes. If you have ankle pain here as well, sometimes this can cause ankle pain. You can fold up a blanket and roll it up underneath the front of the ankles for that as well. So let's go ahead and exit nice and slow the way you came. Use your hands, use your blocks. You always exit nice and slow and careful. And then you can come to tabletop or any other pose that you would like to counter that last pose with.